let's go to understanding Nina's pathway to redemption. Sorry, I know our time, we're taking so much time, but I wanted to break it down because there's so much confusion. One, the commission of the need to decommission the unitary constitution of death. We have told you that what is causing trouble is that they tied all of our hands together. If we are 350 ethnic nations, that means we have 350 hands. They tied everything together and put all of us and lumped us into one constitution. That is constitution of death. We need to decommission it. That's the first step. And it has already started, and we're in the process. That's why it took all these years to get to where we are. It's a process. If you do this, you do this. You do this, you do. It's standard. Number two, immediate arrest of the ongoing attempt at state capture of Nigeria. That empowered and enabled by the 1999 Constitution and illegitimate outcome of the 2023 electoral robbery. So we are saying the 1999 Constitution is fraudulent. They now went and brought fraudulent president, illegitimate president. We have illegitimate Constitution. They went and did illegitimate election and brought out illegitimate president. Everything Ablosia illegitimate. So that is chasing to capture the entire Nigeria. We told you that colonial masters captured Nigeria, handed over to Caliphate. Caliphate has handed, is part of, because Caliphate was doing mago-mago to hold it. He fell into the hand of illegitimate presidents. So somebody will say, so what do we do as the people? Because we are the receiving end of all this mago-mago, all these things. Join in the widespread dissemination of Nina's campaign materials and information. Because information, free power comes from information. What they use to colonize us and keep all of us down is ignorance. They made us not to know anything about anything they're doing. That's what we told you at the initial part of this Nina's project. Our team had to even break the archives in British Library to get some information hidden that they used to get all of us down. So the fourth one is to operationalize Nina's Union Reconstruction Template. So we see the templates and we are using it. It's like in those days when we have there's this mathematical masset, we call it masset. There's this thing there that you just put it on the table. You can use it to draw your chemistry tools, the test tubes, all those, I can't remember their names, a long time. So if you just have that in your masset, if you want to draw it, just put it, it's a template. So the template, we have to use it and be doing the things they told us. So you can't do things outside the template. That's why Otumba told us last time that she was here. He said that you have the right as indigenous person to get your freedom, but you have to do it inside the template. If you do it outside the template that has been accepted and created, you enter into criminality. There won't be difference anymore from what you're doing and terrorism, and you will lose the credibility that you needed. So that's why you must follow these guidelines. So it begins with immediate transitioning. That's why even if you just go to Twitter and you're saying transition now, you're already doing something and it goes viral. Somebody will now say, what is transition? You will now understand. So even if the only thing you can do is to go to template and be saying transition now, hashtag transition now, you are doing a great job because you are building capacity. That's why we're explaining to our people how to build capacity in this thing you're doing. We are taking time because we are building capacity. Why do we need to build capacity? Because it's consensus. It's people's right. Self-determination is the people's right. There are other aspects of it that needed to be done that didn't need the people, the public. All those ones have been done for over 20 years. They have been done. They needed to be done, and they have been done. So some people that say, oh, Ninas is, nobody knows Ninas. It's not about somebody knowing Ninas. If you know that 1999 Constitution is a problem, then you already know Ninas. Then you already understood what the issues are. So you see that is success for NINAS. We are not waiting. NINA is not an organization that are saying, okay, what is it? Know my name. No. You need to, it's a campaign movement to give our people the information they need, to build the capacity they need to say no to colonialism. So transition now so that we can revoke the rogue unitary constitution of Nigeria, the 1999 edition. We want you to know there are it involves two-stage process. If you refer to the constitutional force majeure document of December 16th, 2020, the details, you have details there. But the summary we're giving you is that it has two stages, and we'll tell you. The first stage is union renegotiation, ratified by regional stay or leave referendums. So what this is saying is the people need to speak. The people will speak through referendum. They will say what they want. They will say, we want to be inside or want to be outside. And it's their right. They are not begging you. So it's not Nigeria that will conduct the referendum. No. It will be supervised by UN. It will be the people. The details, the technical part, leave it to NINAS. That one has already been settled. All you need to do is to understand that we are not using war. We are not becoming terrorists like Hamas to get our land back. We are going to use referendum, and it will be official. All this thing you're seeing we are doing over time geared towards that. So that's the first stage. Is after this first stage, you will now have the second stage of writing constitution or constitutions, depending on the outcome of the number one. So AGOA 1, AGOA 2. If you have not counted 1, you can't count 2. This is the process, and it will be followed. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. Fake religious leaders will not do anything about it. Fake politicians will not do anything about it because the people are moving. That's what I'm talking about. Building capacity. The owners of the land, that is the monster coming to swallow the little monsters that have been destroying us. So we are building capacity, and you are part of that capacity we are building. As you're listening to us today, you have now heard. Share to Munegi. Spread to your people. We are building capacity. We are building consensus. That means we are putting hands. You know, when you're doing tug of war, you put hand together. We gather together, then we become Igwe Madu. Not Iguatoro. If you don't have information, you'll be Iguatoro, and the enemy will destroy you. But when you get the right information, not propaganda, not lies, the accurate information we are saying, if you get it, you'll be part of Igwe Madu. When we move, and anything in front of us, we crush. Thank you. I'll leave my sister to go on.
Right. So everything in front of it will crush. All we are asking for is for people to understand this project so that we can get home and get home faster. Every day that we wait, Brother Tony will say people are dying. We are losing lives, and we don't know the lives of people that we are losing. We don't know if they are potential world changer. We don't know what they can do in our lifetime. And because we are in so much distress right now, we are not paying attention. It is sad that we are wasting all this time when the job has been done. Just at least the professor, look when the professors and all these people begin to read now. Go on the website, and it's not even reading. Watch a video, because sometimes you just don't want to carry that textbook and be highlighting. Watch the video and explain these things to your church members, to your group members, to your good old boy network, so that this thing can end. There's no reason why $1 should be 1,280 naira. No reason for it. Because we have criminals, renegades running the stuff, running our affairs. I was watching this story yesterday about Myanmar or Myanmar. And the guy, the military guy that was in charge, he's like, oh, whenever we change power, we didn't know what to do. None of us in the government knew what to do. I said, And you guys took the position when you didn't know what to do to fix the economy. And this is the thing that is happening everywhere. You get a bunch of people that don't know what they're doing, and they're destroying the affairs of everybody else. when you cannot manage your wife and 2 kids. Now you want to come and run a whole city. How is that possible? All right, so we're going to drive home points or point home with the 5-point proposition summary that we typically share on this show. The first one is an acknowledgement of the grave constitutional grievances raised in the union disputes. The second one is an express commitment to decommission the imposed 1999 constitution. And the third one is an express commitment to share further national election. And the fourth one is an invitation to the constituent peoples of Nigeria to work out the modalities for transition arrangement, which Sister Ekwe already mentioned. And then the announcement of a time-bound 2-stage transitioning process, which shall in the first stage feature multi-regional referendums by which constituent companies shall recommit to or opt out of the union. And in the second, distilled terms of union as may be dictated by the outcome of the referendums. And here's the announcement, like Sister Ekwe says, on Tuesday. Tuesday is our Twitter day. Tuesday, you can tweet transition now. Ninas is right. We stand with Ninas. All these things will get the international community's attention. And there's something you can do. As long as you're in this universe, as a human being, you're breathing, there is something you can do if you want that change. And of course, we keep saying that we must insist on transition now. If not, these criminals will keep collecting money on our behalf, and that means further enslavement.